These problems right here are pretty easy, but I just wanted to make sure I did a video so you kind of knew what was going on. So what we're doing is we're trying to complete the square. We have two of these guys and we need that third guy. In other words, if you remember, a completed square looks like this. So a squared plus 2ab plus b squared equals a plus b quantity squared. Now, every case of ours, a is always x, so let's change this into an x. Oh, actually, in this case, it's y. So I'm going to change it into a y. So y squared plus 2by plus b squared equals our y plus b quantity squared. Now, we are given these two guys right here. That's this right here. My question is, I need to find this last guy right here. So my middle term, if you look at my middle term right here, this guy right here, that's the same thing as this. So in other words, I can set those guys equal to each other because I want to find what b is. And so in order to find b, I need to take this, so 7y, this right here, and I need to set it equal to 2by. If you divide by y on both sides, you just get this. So in order to find b, I divide both sides by 2. And that's where you get divide the middle term by 2. So I'm going to take this term divided by 2. So you end up getting b equals 7/2. And I always label what b is because eventually we need to use it with this. So b is 7/2. So my question is, what is b squared? Well, b squared is going to be whatever this guy's squared is. So 49 over 4. Now, if you remember last year memorizing steps, they always said divide the middle term by 2 and then square it. So now that I have this, if I add 49/4, that should complete the square. In other words, that should give me exactly what this is. Now, my question is this the same thing as this? Now, if you FOIL this out, you end up getting, if you actually just FOIL this out, you would get y squared plus 7/2 y plus 7/2 y plus 49 over 4. So 7/2 and 7/2 is 14/2, which ends up being 7. So yes, that is the same thing as that, and yes, we did complete the square.